I'm actually intrigued by all the little movements that have been happening in today's market. Hey, leave a comment down below. Want to be welcome to the booster pack as per usual. Make sure you guys smash the little crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome weekend market watches. Dominus Purge. Yes, we've reached this point. So this card's kind of got some eyes back on it right now because of Blue Eyes. We're kind of reaching into that point right now that people are kind of looking around going, ooh, hey, Blue Eyes cards, hey, Blue Eyes, we can play Blue Eyes again. We can, yes, we have kind of reached the point out here. You want to consider this. Your high point was $17.75, I guess the way it looks. As of filming this, you're still settling about the $16 to $17 mark, which I'm not all that surprised. Like, we've also got, this card actually has a decent amount of sales out here. Like, if you're really worried about, not picking these up, they are turning over in large numbers and they are disappearing. I would not be surprised to see this card eventually hit the $25 mark, probably by the end of the year, as more people kind of start to lose their crap looking at Blue Eyes going, I need this. Yeah, of course you want to consider playing. This card's pretty good. All right, Kashtira Fenrir. Are we finally... Oh, man, I love this. Fenrir bottomed out at $10. All right, and Fenrir's kind of been on this recovery loop. We're at $13 a Fenrir right now, which is not like the absolute worst thing in the world, but it definitely is at the point right now that you look at this and you're like, huh, we've recovered a decent amount. Yeah, $13, $14. If you're somebody out here that's been, holding back on wanting to pick up, any of these, control cards, or you're like, oh, Fenrir, how many people thought Fenrir was going to be in Quarter Century Bonanza? Hi. I thought they were going to go ahead and reprint this, but interesting to see. We've also got 7th Ascension. This is just, we don't even see 7 Tachyon for a while, and you probably are going to have a feeling that card's going to be reprinted, or this is going to be reprinted along with, Tachyon. But that's not stopping the community from going full gas ahead, keep the card on buyout status, $27. This card should be $35. All right, that's just the situation that we are seeing out here. It's to the moon for the searcher, I guess. A Guiding Quem. Okay, so all jokes aside out here, the 10s this year were in a pile of dog shit. All right, like we had so many things, but I mean, to be fair, the current state of branded, like you got one branded fusion. Everything else in this deck has been falling down. I'm actually very shocked to see that Quem has, for a deck that has just rode off into the sunset, never to be seen again, for a deck like that to, still have a presence in the secondary market does prove how much of a fan favorite it truly was, and still $10. This, I can't say that I'm not surprised about this. You were formerly $100. You bottomed out down here at your low point at 36. And then this card has been just kind of reaccelerating back up. You hit the $55 to the $60 mark. You got more people looking at the Red Eyes Black Full Metal. It's a one-of if you're playing it in the good old Dragon deck. All right, this is one of those cards. I love the art on this. I think this card looks fantastic. The price point on this is going to continue to probably ramp up. You'll probably see it eventually hit that $60 mark in the next week or so, especially with Black Friday coming up. Oh yeah, things are going to be very interesting. We've also got Spiritual Beast Tamer Lara. For as many people out here that were intrigued with the whole, Ritual Beast thing, this card has not calmed down. I see we did bottom down to like the low 9s, but you've repropulsioned yourself back up to $15. And what's very funny about this is that there's like no Ritual Beast whatsoever walking around in the modern era. Like, you have a couple of ideas, sure, but that's just been it. Like, there's just been nothing really too crazy to think about out here. Like, if you're playing Ritual Beast stuff, you've got issues with the deck build for sure, but the situation that we found ourselves in with this, $15 is still too much. Oh, hey, Meteorologic Aggregator. Today on Cheap Cards and Chill, Meteorologics, they are breaking the $3 mark. I don't know why this card has not gotten a higher rarity upgrade. I don't know why we're just continuously... Are they really going to... If they ultimate this in an OTS pack, I know a lot of people are going to be very upset about that. Because there's no point in dropping an ultimate rare for this when we're kind of in this awkward situation as it is right now. Like, that just, I guess... Does it need to be more available? Is $3 too much? Like, should it be 25 cents? I mean, $3 is still a lot cheaper than it was, for sure. Lighter Destruction booster boxes. You can now buy these for $59.78 a box, evidently, which is insane, actually. These 425, 200 exclusive European print. Why are you selling some at why are you selling 130 at 60 and selling another 80 up here at 200? Okay, sure. If you have been wanting a Light of Destruction box for personal collection reasons, all right, I'm gonna say this. Like, realistically, if you are looking for a cool opportunity to just put something aside, this is one of the coolest reprints that we've had for collectability. All right. Azamina Moose Ruslago. I've been tracking this because this has been one of those haha funny moments. You guys remember when this car was like $49, right? You boosted on up to $60. Well, Bat Mommy out here evidently wants to continue to rise up in value. I don't expect a cool off to this anytime soon. Actually, I'm just kind of impressed with how this has been going. We've also got the Sunlight Wolf. Oh, man. Oh, boy. You know, this card bottomed out, like, fairly recently. I saw there was like a $28, $29 listing for this. And we've actually kind of re-accelerated back up to the $35, $36 range. You know, you'll eventually hit 40 again, for sure. But this is, I'm just impressed with how this card is reacting. Like, for a Ghost Rare, all of the power that this deck had going for it was a little bit of good, but okay. We've also got the Shien's Dojo. Man, this has been 14 listings right now, putting you about a solid $11 to $12. This is interesting. This card's acceleration has been so crazy. You remember, just back in August, these were dollars. All right, and you're up to, God, this card literally 10x'd well, actually, it was 1,000% acceleration on Dojo, just because people want to play Six Samurai. For a fan favorite deck, you know, the Spirit Warrior stuff has been nuts to see. Oh, hey, the Blue Eyes cards. So, you've noticed on kind of every Market Watch, there's just this one Blue Eyes card that we always have to kind of tap in and look at. For those of you that have been paying attention to this, you have two incredibly cheap listings for the Spirit Generator. You have a $19 and a $23-ish one. Remember previously, when we looked at these had some of the biggest insane numbers that we had seen in a while. And I mean, watching this card literally go from $9 on up to 30 over time, it has not stopped at all. And I don't think you're gonna see you've got the temporary decline, but once we head back into that Blue Eye structure deck is here, you know, people are opening up, people are going, hey, I need multiples of these. People are going to return back to this. Initial hype is done for now. You're on that dip down, but like I said, you will see a return back to this for sure. Speaking of return back to value, I didn't realize this situation. So we keep an eye on the Kaiba briefcase. We're not ignorant at all when it comes to the Kaiba briefcase. Like, this has been a track record of things. But $295 and $500. All of the Blue Eyes are now gone. All of these have been wiped out. All the $300 ones, they just don't exist anymore. I am genuinely impressed by the community taking this over. I mean, also the Kaiba briefcase in general, I mean, still stands at $1,500. That Blue Eyes is insane. The World Blue Eyes also $280. You know, $150 on the Attack Guidance Armor. This set is going to continue to be an abnormality. Like, the Life Shaver is also $100. Like, these cards are incredibly overpriced, and you'll never get another reprint of them again. All right, that's just the situation we found ourselves in right now. So, what do we think about today's market? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think, and I will see your beautiful faces back here later today, guys. Patrons, thank you. Ah!
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.